Hey guys, welcome to my channel. No lies, just love. Love readings by V. Come on in. Welcome. If you haven't subscribed, stop what you're doing. Make sure that you click that link. Click the bell so that way you can receive notification as to when a video does upload on this channel. Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading, calling upon my singles. Come on in. We're going to talk about some stuff. Okay, I don't know what the hell we about to talk about, singles, but we about to talk about some stuff. You know, it feels like with the love readings that I've been doing, there has been a little single information that's been coming up, but it's been mostly pertaining to those in relationships, connections, booships. So I'm like, hold on, I can't leave my singles out. So singles, come on in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. Again, I'm not for sure what spirit is going to talk about, but we're going to see. So divine spirit, guide this reading here. This is going to be for the singles that watch this video. The singles that watch this video. What you want to talk about with the singles that watch this video? I'm going to shuffle 3 times. For the singles, what you want to talk to them about today? Okay, 4. All right. For the singles, what you want to talk to them about today? For the singles that are watching the channel, what you want to talk to them about today? And for my singles, when it comes to love, what do you want to talk to them about today? Final shuffle. For my singles, what do you want to talk to them about today when it comes to love? For my singles, what you want to talk to them about today when it comes to love? For my singles, what you want to talk to them about today? All right. Put that back. For my singles, what you want to talk to them about today? Okay, so we do have here singles. Okay, current status available. All right, so spirit is at attention here. And we also have here the photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. All right, my singles. So for some of you guys, you've been traveling down memory lane. Okay, we are in this Mercury retrograde period. So with that being said, some of you could be reflecting a lot back on past relationships, probably looking at old photos of, you know, your past connection with this person. For others, you just missing somebody from your past as well. For some of you, this is an energy here where you have been thinking about somebody from your past. You have been reminiscing about someone from your past or looking into images about someone from your past, but you're really ready to make new memories. For some of you, you would love to make new memories, maybe with the same person that is no longer in the picture. But for others, you are wanting to make new memories with new people, okay, as well. So let's go ahead and tap on in. We're going to use this card here as the theme here for my singles. Give me more insight about this photograph here for the singles in love. What's this photograph about for my singles? What you want to talk to the singles about? All right, so we have on the table. So for many of you, there is some type of offer that has come in, and for others, there is some type of offer that's going to be coming in when it comes to love. The bottom of the deck, we do have sunglasses. So this could definitely be someone that has been definitely peeping you for a while, watching you for a while. For some of you, this could be you wanting to make an offer to someone that you've been keeping an eye on, that you've been watching kind of closely, okay? Either or. Take what resonates, okay? Give me more insight here for my singles. What you want to talk to them about? My singles. Okay. We do have lightning. All right. So for many of you, it is acknowledging that there is an offer that's going to be coming in quite sudden for you guys as well. Like I said, for some of you guys here, you're definitely ready to make some new memories with new people or with a new person here when it comes to areas of love. But I feel like you don't know how quick this transformation is about to be for you. For some of you, it's going to happen so sudden and very unexpected here as well. Okay. Let's get some more information here, because I do feel with the police at the bottom here. All right. Some of you guys have definitely been feeling like stuck when it comes to the love sector. Whether you feel like love just is not moving forward for you, you're not getting any action, and for others you're getting action but they're not quite your cup of tea, or they don't meet your qualifications in some shape or form. So it's kind of like, you know, feeling stuck, right? Just feeling stuck in areas of your love life here. What's going on for my singles here in love? What you want to talk to my singles about in love? We do have the Grim Reaper. Exactly like I said, for many of you, you know that the past is over with, right? But you've just been traveling down memory lane for some of you. And like I said, for others, you have no intentions on giving this person a second chance, okay? Under no circumstances, all right? You have been really growing and transforming in areas of your life. So for many of you, you know, you could definitely like know your worth a little bit more than what you did when you were with a particular person, or just in the past in general. So for many of you, you're not handing out any second chances. Like, it ain't no exes coming back. Like, yeah, it's okay for you to reflect on them, but they better not pop the fuck up, right? That type of vibe here, because there ain't nothing going on around here. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here, all right, for my collective here. Scorpio could be significant here as well. Maybe you're a Scorpio or have Scorpio placements, or maybe your person in the past was a Scorpio, or there could be a Scorpio person that's going to be coming into areas of your life. What else you want to talk to the collective about? Single, for their love life, for the singles, their love life for the singles here. We have cassette, okay, cassette. I was about to say casket. So probably for a small few here, unfortunately, you're single because of a passing of someone. So that can also be a reason as to why you're looking at old photos. You're reminiscing about the times that you and this person shared here. And of course, because they have transcended, right, to a much beautiful place than where we are, you know, now you're in a position where you're making new memories with new people, okay? That may just be for some. But let's get back to the cassette here. All right. Like I said, many of you have been growing and healing and evolving, okay? You have been working on getting rid of these outdated beliefs, okay? Limiting beliefs in areas of your life as well. You know, old conditionings that just no longer serve you. You've been healing. So the fact that you've been doing the work is like, I would never, ever again, you know, allow this person to come in my space or give this person any type of opportunity, right? Now you also have others here. Again, I'm talking to a nation. So with that being said, there's also others here in this situation where, again, you've been thinking about this person from the past. You know, you've been reminiscing. And for some of you, reminiscing to the point where you are replaying conversations that you guys have had as well, okay? That's something that I'm seeing here over and over and over again. So it's kind of like here, that's creating more upheaval for you. For those that is doing that right now, constantly replaying conversations, I'm hearing somebody saying like, damn, I should have said that. Have y'all ever been in those situations where you are talking to someone and you know you are speaking what it is that you want to say, but once the conversation is over, you go back and replay that conversation, you're like, damn, I should have said it this way, or I should have, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here for someone, you know. But that is something that Spirit wants you to stop, because what you're doing is your wound is trying to heal, so it has a scab on it, and every time that you are constantly going over the past conversations, the past events, or how things ended in a relationship, keep replaying that over and over and over. You're constantly ripping off that wound that is trying to heal. So once you rip the scar off the wound that is still in preparation of healing, it's going to go back to its original state, right? Which is, again, exposure. All right. So be mindful with that, because you are creating more vulnerability for yourself in other ways by constantly going over and over and over the same thing or the situation in itself. Let's go ahead and continue for the collective, the singles. What you want to talk to them about? The collective, the singles. All right. So we have tantric sex here. All right. Some of you guys is fantasizing about that nookie, about that swing low, sweet chariot. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You get me. For others, though, I definitely feel like for some of you, you may not really want a committed relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You may just want you a friend with benefits type of thing, a boy toy or boy girl, okay? And for those that is interested in that, I do feel, again, there's definitely offers, right, on the table. But you, of course, want to be careful when it comes to that. You want to be careful with any relationship. But, again, just kind of be careful in your endeavors. Let's just leave it like that, okay? But yeah, for others, you definitely have been mesmerized thinking about the sexual encounters that you've had with this person as well. All right. All right, what else you want to talk to the collective about? My singles here for love. My singles here for love. We have divine feminine energy here. All right, what's this about? What's this divine feminine energy about for the collective here? For love, the singles here. All right, we have financial support, child support, alimony, government. All right, so very interesting. All right, for some of my divine feminine energies here. All right, I definitely feel like the way a relationship came to an end, or the way that something happened, could have definitely been very sudden, very unexpected. For some of you, a relationship ended because there was another woman in the picture, okay? For somebody here, the relationship ended because maybe you found out that another woman was pregnant, okay, as well. That's something that I'm seeing here also. But again, that's not going to be for everyone. And I definitely feel like that situation in itself was very traumatic. It created a lot of upheaval within yourself here, and it's like you made a decision at that time, or it was like the universe made the decision for you by this situation being the problem. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes the universe will create the problem, right, in order to remove us out of a situation that no longer serves us. Because if spirit would have brought in a minor problem, you would have tried to make the shit work. Okay, but Spirit's like, no, I'm going to have to go all in with this one. I'm going to have to get a little bit dramatic and extra with this, because I know by getting extra and dramatic, this person is not about to allow this person to do this to them again. Okay, and this is actually what is meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's the message for some of you guys, or something like, you know, what you had went through as well. For others, it was like, you know, maybe you were married to this person. You know, for some of you, it went to the courts. You're still in the court system. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with this, okay? You know, for some of you, this is baby daddy type of situation here as well, okay? For some of you, I'm getting this energy like, okay, get you pregnant. You either pregnant, you have a child, and then this person wants to, you know what I'm saying, act silly, act stupid, you know, and do some fuck shit. And now, you know, you and this person decided to sever ties for one another. For some of you guys, you could be going back to this person. For others, you're done. You don't want nothing to do with it. You know, now took this person for child support. You know, took this person to court. You know what I'm saying? You done gave the aid office, you know what I'm saying, baby daddy's information. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature here. You're like, I'm done here. But for some of you, you're not done. And that's okay, boo. For some of you guys, you're not done, okay? Yeah. All right, what else you want to talk to the collective about for my singles here, for the collective singles? What you want to talk to them about today? We do have crushed, sad, broken, and feeling alone. So again, I feel like, you know, with the relationship that has come to an end, there could still be some residual energy, what I call the motherfucking side effects, okay? The side effects of a connection coming to an end. Some of you guys are very much in that mourning stage of a connection coming to an end. For others, it's been a minute since the connection have come to an end. But again, like I said, you're dealing with the motherfucking side effects of the relationship. So there could still be some emotions of sadness here as well. Okay, some of you could be feeling alone. Also, you know, it's like I said, for some of you, you're kind of tired of being in this state of being single. It's getting frustrated. It's getting played out, is what I'm seeing here as well. And it's like, you know that you deserve more, you know that you want more, but maybe it's not coming as quickly as you want it to at this particular time. So there are some emotions there. But like I said, for others, this is like sadness and feeling broken about a relationship from the past. For some of you, it's like, damn, I didn't even want to take your ass to court. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even want to have to go that route with you, but now I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? So there could be some feelings about that as well. Okay, I just heard this could be for a small few. Okay, there could be a situation here where a relationship ended, right? And this person hopped right into a relationship, right? And I don't know, you found out, you saw a photograph, you saw something on their timeline, or, friend of a friend hit you up like, such and such with such and such. Girl, I took a picture. Girl, I seen this and that. It could be that type of situation for some, and that may have you a lot in your feelings at this time as well, okay? All right, what else you want to talk to the singles about here when it comes to their love life, the singles here? So we have fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield, okay? That is so crazy that this card came out, because I did hear this is not going to be for everyone, okay? This really isn't, okay? And again, this is no lies, just love, right? But I speak truth. For very few of you that may watch this here, it's kind of like Spirit is saying you need to stop playing games. Okay? Because for somebody here, it's kind of like using a child. Okay? Using a child, kind of like the child can be a part of your life when we good. Okay? But then when things are not good, you want to pull the child back. Okay? That's for the divine feminine. Okay, for some of you, you could be dealing with this with the divine masculine, but Spirit is wanting me to address a divine feminine that does this, okay? It's kind of like that's something that you need to stop. You may also, the same person that I'm speaking to, or the same small category that I'm speaking to as well, is always threatening them, right? That you're going to take child support on them. You never do. You just threaten them with that, right? Because of the adversities that you are facing in your relationship. And it's like your spirit team wants you to stop that. If you're going to do it, then just do it, okay? If you're going to do it, then just do it. Spirit is also saying as well, like, don't have the child in the battlefield, okay? It's not the child's battle to fight. The child shouldn't even know that there is a battle. Okay, that's for someone. Now let's digress and move on. Again, getting back to this card here, fighting for what you love, all right? Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. For very few of you, like I said, I do feel that there could be some type of like reconciliation with somebody from your past. That is not going to be for everyone, because we got one tier people like, I'm done, I'm over it, it would never happen again. You could bet your bottom dollar on that, all right? And then others is kind of like, you know what, I'm not about to just let this go. I'm about to fight for this connection. So I do see some type of resuscitation, whether you're going to be the one to make this move or the person is going to be the one to make this move with you as well. So they may come forward with an offer of apology here as well. They may, acknowledge how much they love you, how much that they're willing to fight for you as well. Those type of things, okay? Let's go ahead and get some additional information from our singles here in the areas of love. All right, we do have the card of paradise here. Somebody may have the initial P in their name, or your person may have the initial P in their first name, middle name, last name, or either nickname, but that's not going to be for everyone. I heard Pierre, okay, as well. I heard Preston, okay, as well. But this paradise card is about happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, singleness, and enjoying each other. I feel, again, for many of you, that's the energy that you're looking at. You're looking for many of you, you're looking for a partner that definitely loves to travel, that loves, baby, the wine and dine, okay? For others, you're just looking for a union in which you could feel truly yourself. A union that you'll be happy in as well. A union that you can just be who you want to be. Tap into your inner child energy with this person and just kind of enjoy each other's company here. For some of you, you're going to be on a vacation. You're going to be on a trip, right? And you are going to meet this person. You're going to meet this person. So for some of you, this could definitely end up being like a long distance type of situation. And I just heard from others, like if you're on a trip here, you may actually run into someone that, you know, really is digging you, really got their eye on you, and come to find out they stay in the same city or state that you do, or not too far away, where you and this person could gain access, you know, with one another to kind of hook up, hang out, and date as well. Again, that's not going to be for everyone. All right, give me 2 cards here, Divine Spirit, for my singles here in love. My singles here in love, we have happiness. Okay, you guys is not playing. For many of you, you in this place right now where you've been working on your own happiness. You've been pouring into yourself. You've been really showing up for yourself. So it's like with a new connection, they got to step. They got to step. They got to come ready, okay? They got to come ready, because you're not playing. Like, your offer has to be worth it this time, all right? For some of you, that's just the vibe, okay? For some of you, this is not going to be for all. Again, I'm speaking to a nation of people, right? For some of you guys here, you know, it's kind of like if you are in a situation where you're single now, but it's kind of like it's complicated type of situation, right? This is for my complicated type of situations. If you are single, but you and this person are kind of like separated at this time, however, you say you're going to let this person go, but you're really not ready to let this person go. And what you are really wanting is just happiness, okay? You're really wanting happiness. You're really wanting the ideal type of life that you had envisioned for you and this person, right? But the thing is here, for some of you, you keep chasing happiness, but happiness is not with that person. The happiness that you're seeking is going to come from within. So it's like you're chasing a ghost. All right, that ain't gonna be for everybody. You're chasing a ghost. And there is others here where, you know, this person is gonna come back, right? And this person is going to put an offer of apology out. This person realizes, like, damn, I done fucked up, you know. I really want to try to make this work. I'm willing to fight for this connection as well, you know. I feel like if you are in agreement with this person's offer, this is going to make this person extremely happy. But I also feel like in a way it's bringing happiness to you also. All right. All right, one more card here for my singles that you want to talk to the collective about here. All right, we have envy here. This is coming up a lot, but that's the type of vibes we in right now. But we do have the card of envy here. For some of you, all right, you've cut somebody off from the past. They're mad. They're envious of you. How dare you move on? Okay, for some, right? Moving on meaning you're not in a committed relationship, but you talking to somebody, okay? For others, okay, you are single right now and maybe your person has moved on. So there could be some envious energy here as well, okay? Yeah, there could be some envy that you're feeling, okay? And don't get me wrong, like, envious energy is not cool. It's not cool. But it's also an aspect of an emotion that we all experience. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that it's okay, because it's not. But it is a normal emotion to have under certain circumstances, okay? All right. For some of my singles here, you got the overall energy of the sunglasses coming back out here as well. For some of you, you turn down somebody. Somebody offered their love, you know, offered, you know, what's up, boo, what's up, boo, 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 right? Shooting their shits. And you shut their ass down. Politely, respectfully, for some. For others, it was just straightforward, you know, no sugarcoating. You know, you may have shut this person completely down. And it did make them feel some type of way. You know, they definitely in their feelings about it, you know, because they actually expected for the opposite to occur. And it's kind of like they still watching. They're still keeping an eye on you as well. Okay. For some of you, somebody really loves your smile. You have a beautiful smile. You have a beautiful aura. Many of you have a beautiful smile, beautiful aura, beautiful energy as well. Some of you are very sexy, beautiful lips, whether you divine feminine or divine masculine here as well. Okay. So overall energy, we have burning evidence. So some of you guys, again, broken up. You severed a contract with somebody. You had a soul contract. You like, fuck this soul contract. Like, I'm not about to deal with this shit. I know what yeah, but I'm not dealing with it, right? So some of you have kind of like severed ties with a soul contract with the person. This could also be marriage. Again, this is just breakup. For some of you guys, you're at this place like, okay, I'm looking at my memories. I'm looking at this person. I'm looking at the times that we share. Now I'm about to burn this shit because it's no longer relevant to me. I just saw somebody like deleting images off their profile of their relationship as well. So some of you guys have already done this. Some of you guys could be doing this as well. And shit, some of you may end up doing it, okay? For some of you, this is not going to be for everyone, okay? But I am seeing like for some of you, there is some level of toxicity. I'm talking to my divine feminists. I'm sorry. But no lies, just love, right? This ain't for us. Some of my divine feminists here, you guys are toxic as hell. Like toxic as hell. I'm talking about bleaching, burning clothes, okay? Fighting, you know what I'm saying? Vandalism, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with motherfuckers' tires, okay? Some of you guys have been in jail for that shit. Like, some of you that done grow, done elevated, you don't mature, you know, but some of you guys are still in that energy here as well. So yeah, I need to find ways to cool off, to cool down. Okay, for real. For that shit lands you in some trouble. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It really ain't. Okay. Going to court over somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like it's don't get me wrong, it's okay to get your fucking leg back, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta get petty. It ain't nothing wrong with being petty, you know what I'm saying? You're not to be a petty person, but there's a time and a place for everything, right? And it's not what you do but how you do. Like, you could get your motherfucking leg back without getting your ass locked up, getting charges, okay? So that's for somebody. All right, divine spirit, tap me into the collective here for my singles. For my singles. Okay, we have recalling. I don't make this reminiscing. All right, for some of you, you're going to be reach out and call this person. For others, this person is going to reach out and call you or find a way to get in contact with you, possibly through social media or other avenues as well, or through a particular person, also a friend of a friend type of energy here as well. And like I said, with this recalling here, I'm definitely kind of, for some of you, there is this heaviness of sadness here. But I also feel that you're going to find grace in your situation, you know, as you're going through the stages of death. Death is just not a physical thing. Death comes in many forms, and any sign of death in any era of your life, even if you are dealing with death of a limiting belief, you're going to be mourning. You're going to be mourning your old self. So with that being said, there is a level of mourning that is happening here for some of you, and in time it will heal, okay? Because it could feel like a battle. So I heard somebody say, but why I'm not over this person yet? Like, why I haven't gotten over this situation? Like, why is it still bugging me? It's still bugging because there is something deeper. Go deeper with it. Investigate. See where it's really stemming from. See where the root of the situation is. And for some of you, it's just that you keep reliving the same thing over and over. So how can you forget? How can you move on? How can you let go when you keep laying up in the bed, reminiscing, you know, watching the same videos y'all used to watch together? You know, oh, we used to watch this show together, so I'm going to watch it. So it makes me feel closer to this person. Who energy am I tapping into? Okay. All right, give me one more card here for the collective, my singles in love here. I heard, tell me what you want. Why am I Drew Hill? Okay, that's throwback. We have here talking here. For some of you guys, I just saw a vision. You could be talking to a medium build, heavy set person here. low haircut as well. That's not going to be for all here. But like I said, for some of you, you guys are going to start back talking. For some of you guys, when you reconcile, you're going to be going over the hurts and the pains of the relationship and the adversities that you guys face. For some of you guys, it's going to lead back to an argument. You're going to be back at square one, okay? But for others, I do feel like there's going to be some sense of understanding, okay? Some sense of understanding here, all right? I feel like when this person hears your voice, or when you hear this person's voice, you're going to be smiling from ear to ear. Or they're going to be smiling from ear to ear. Alright? So this person going to call you, text you in some shape or form. Alright? And we do have emotional intelligence here as the overall energy here. So again, just utilizing your discernment. Because for some of you guys, I am seeing that this reconciliation, look at this couple here. This is like an older person here. For some, this is not going to be for all. I feel like through the conversations, through the working through past adversities here, for some of you guys, this could definitely be a situation here in which you and this person fight for this love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, love ain't peaches and cream. You know, so you may fight for this love and you and this person end up being together long term. But again, utilizing your discernment. That's what this emotional intelligence is about. Utilizing your discernment here as well. You know, whether or not you choose to, you know, pick back up with this person and make it work. Using your discernment when it comes to the people from the past, okay, as well. All right. Another thing that Spirit wants somebody to know, this is not going to be for everyone, that I'm going to close out here. All right. You say that you're done with this person. But every time they text you, every time that they call you, you're still answering. You're still giving them your energy. And even though you're communicating, we're done, it's over. Why are you giving them your energy? Because even though you're saying no, the fact that you are responding to them gives them the idea that there's still hope. So when you're done, you need to be done. Okay? And for some of you, you just need to be honest with yourself. Okay? As well. Alright? Alright, guys. So that is the information for my singles. Okay? I do hope that you enjoyed. I hope you took something out of here that resonated with your situation or in what's to come. Alright? Again, please make sure that you subscribe and like. And until next time, Ashe.